Dalen75 Games. You are watching another guide in Project 1999 EverQuest with my rogue Teir'Dal. And we are in Greater Fey currently right now, but we're about to venture into the Lesser Faydark. And I picked up a sow for 3 crushed bone belts. I just... the money's not really that important, I just wanted to get it out of my inventory. Not that my inventory is overly full, I mean, Teir'Dal's just set up to run around and show these guides for now. So, it really looks like EverQuest Next is not coming... I thought maybe second quarter of 2015, but it looks like we may be looking at last quarter 2015, early sometime 2016. They're quite a ways away from completing that game. So, I was planning on doing this because I'm so busy at home till maybe when it comes out early next year, but it seems like it's going to go on for a while. So what's going to happen is things are going to slowly settle down at home for me, hopefully. The newborn's only 3 weeks old. So I'm going to continue to make these guides, and at some point I'm going to get back into it, sometimes next year. But I can also do every zone. Some zones are out of my reach. I don't have level 60 character. And even with some level 60 characters, there are some zones in the games that are just impossible to at least show off every part of it. I mean, especially the plains. It's just... plains have always been... I've never once been to the plains, not in my life. So, okay, so here's the entrance from Greater Fey. We are in Lesser Faydark now. It is a much tougher zone. Now I have to use my sow up. Make sure make sure I use it appropriately while I'm here. Unless I want to go big and miss more for another one. Or run back to Greater Fey. But following the trail, this is how I always go to the Steam Font and or miss more. I really don't have much use for the rest of the zone. I mean, I haven't ever had much use. I know with my ranger I came through here and fought some orcs around 15, 16, which is a little scary because they're all higher level here. There's just Centurions. I don't think there's Legionnaires. They're just Centurions, but they're tough. They're even tougher than Legionnaires. Okay, so you get to the first fork in the road. Don't ask me where this goes. I'll put up a map. I think this is west, actually. Let's see. Because if it's west, I know where I am. It says northwest. That should be even like this. I'll bet you it winds around and keeps going west, yeah. So this, if that's west, this should be south. And of course, like all the roads in the game, the pathways are all windy. And there used to be a great big spider that was here. I'm not sure what happened to it. Okay, so another fork in the road. Continue on with the left ones. Stick to the left path. And I bloody well hope I'm going the right way. Otherwise, I might run into some brownies that are out here, which are the biggest threat. Well, some would say the unicorn, the pained unicorn. The is it equestrial? Been corrupted. I've never actually run into it, but it says in the wiki that it will aggro everyone. Okay, so I have nothing to fear from these guys. This is the little gnome area. It actually has a name. Let's see. Gnome huts. On the map, it's just listed as gnome huts. I do occasionally see people like Ixars camping here. I'm not sure what level they are. I've never done it myself, but I know that there's... This one, she's red to me, and I'm 27, so she's at least 30. And this guy I have killed before. He's green. Not with Teir'Dal, of course, but... Jeez. I might have trouble knocking on. Sabin 2-cross. Yeah, you'd have to get... This one, they're probably just camping Hap Dremblenod as well. I don't know. Like, this looks like... You'll see these all over the Steam font. It looks like that, yeah, like a... looks like a spyglass, but it's supposed to be like a... what do you call those things that look at the stars? And Trudeau Frugren. Nice name. Bin Fiddlekins. Red and blue. So I don't know if anyone camps those. I'm not sure how the camp goes. I could... Maybe a 40-plus level can come here and slaughter everyone. But I've never done it. So this goes to Steam Font, the starting area for the gnomes. And so this is about the easiest half of the map. And the reason I have Sow on, not only to get around quicker, but so I can stealth quicker. And where's sneak? Okay. So, as a rogue, like, this still isn't even that fast. But as a rogue, you get to know if you're successfully hiding and sneaking right away, which is nice. Okay, so, you know what? I should have printed off the bloody map. I don't need to see everything. There are a few things in the zone that I would like to show. So this is how I go to Mistmoor, actually. So I think Mistmoor is in the far west, southwest area. So if this is south, the southern wall, this is where a lot of people hug. The only reason I'm afraid of the zone, it's not even from the unicorn, which I've never run into, it's the bloody brownies, which are level 40 to 45. Okay, so apparently this is listed as a wood elf shrine, this thing. Yeah, but they're shadowed men up there, and they're blue to me, actually. I probably have trouble even against one, because I'm a non-twinked out rogue. So yeah, I think they're around level 25. I've never actually fought them. I've always been afraid to do it. I'm sure Teir'Dal, my 35 Shadow Knight, Ixar Shadow Knight, could take them all out, but he might be too high to get experience off them. In fact, I think he is. So Fairy Maiden, they have those in Greater Faydark. So I'm still kind of hugging the southern wall. We're going west. And there's more to it. If I could... Yeah, I regret not printing the map out. Because, so that's the southern wall. There's a few things down south. I mean, there's some orc huts. There's even an elven outpost, a wood elf outpost. I think I see the path ahead. Oh, the path ends. I'm just leery of brownies. They will see you, they will dot you up with a dot. That usually kills with one hit. I'm level 27. I don't know if I would still die from one dot. But here's an orc camp. They're all centurions, except there's a orc chief out here somewhere. And I'm pretty sure I can take out the orc chief. He's level 20. So this is one of the orc camps. There's actually at least 2 of them, maybe 3. Unfortunately, I don't think the wood elves outpost, I don't think that would help you if something aggroed on you. I think I tried that once and they just did nothing. Not very good wood elves, are they? Because I was using Theron, my wood elf ranger. Now, where the heck am I? Since I'm heading east. I don't know how I got turned around that way. Okay, let's go back. This must be the southern wall still. So let's keep going. Really, the biggest thing of note here, other than going to Greater Fay and Lesser Faydark, is Mistmoor, of course, the great dungeon. A lot of people say you can be there from 20 to 40 or more. I've heard people say you can go all the way up to 60, but then other people have said that's not possible. So I don't know. I've never been that high, so there's definitely some interesting... It's actually quite fun. It's a fun place to go, Mistmoor, if you can get into a group, but literally, probably 2/3 of the time I go there, I just can't get into a group. I've been on waiting lists. I've waited an hour before, and I still couldn't get into the group, and I just didn't have time to keep going on. So, okay, yeah, I did forget. Another big danger here is as you're hugging the southern wall, and some people just continue to charge into it, there are a bunch of dark elves here. Apparently this is the old... what does it say? It says abandoned camp of the legendary Wu, now inhabited by Teir'Dal. I have no idea what the legendary Wu is. I think it has something to do with monks. Pretty certain. But legendary Wu is no longer here. It's just a bunch of really nasty dark elves. Looks like 6 at least. And I don't think I've ever died to them. And there's no vendor. It'd be great if there was a dark elf vendor there. I don't think that there is. But as a dark elf, possibly an ogre and a troll, you can go there without worries. Now, this is another orc camp? I wonder if the chief is here. Orc chief, yeah, he's blue. So yeah, I've come here and I've fought orcs. It's not bad, actually, because they're all tough centurions. They're all like level 15 or so. Or maybe 13, 14. I'm not sure exactly their level. Did I get turned around again? So I don't think they're right at the southern wall. Which way am I going? It says I'm going west. Okay. Well, we need to go southwest. Now, I did take a look at the map. There's also a bandit camp. There's 2 bandit camps. And this is the bandit camp that a lot of people go to when they're low level. So a little Kaiser and Kosk camping the Nybright sisters. There's 3 of them here, and I think that they all drop bronze weapons. So it's not bad for making money and for experience. And they spawn pretty fast, too. And now when you see these, I'm not sure what is it. It's like the Drake. Yeah, next time I'm going to have to... It says abandoned stone ring inhabited by the Fey royal court. Now, I guess these are the Fey. One thing to take note is that these guys, I think they all... If you attack one, they all gang on you. Unless they're green, I think. So Monarch, Fey, Drake. Another thing is, if you fight them, you lose faction. So they'll be aggressive with you if you get it low enough. Now here's the entrance to Mistmore. And, well, for some reason I usually see corpses on the outside. But when you go in, you'll see a lot more corpses on the inside. I think I'll be doing this shortly, Mistmore. Probably with not next week. Let me think. Yeah, maybe even next week I could do Mistmore. But so now it gets a little dangerous where I want to go because the place starts crawling with wandering scout brownies. And the first thing they do when they see you, because they're basically they'll aggro on every single character, class, race besides a druid in wolf form. Now. They throw a very powerful dot. I think they're around level 40. The scouts are level 40. There's an actual brownie town. God, I hate brownies. I think I killed one once on my own. I soloed it. I may have. I'm not sure when I did that. If I even did that. Maybe I did it in my dreams because I've been killed by these guys a lot when I first started EverQuest. See, there's a little pixie trickster tower that is great to go to if you want pixie tricksters, because there's like 20 of them all around the area. And problem is there's also wandering level 40 brownies. So why they designed it like that, I don't know. But when I first started EverQuest, I didn't really care too much about dying. And dying below 10 is not the biggest deal. It's still a little frustrating to have to run all the way back with my Wood Elf. Emperor Fey Drake. Emperor Fey has a pet. Okay. Oh, where is this? These are orcs. Non-existent orcs in the camp. Oh, there's one up here. Scowling at me. Oh, gonna backstab. 113 points backstab. Nice. It is a green, though. There's also an undead area. I think I'm nearby. I just need to... What I really like to see the Wood Elf outpost, though. So I should be heading east now. South, okay. I want to head east. I'd like to see the Wood Elf outpost. Usually you won't have too many problems with brownies. But see, this is the other thing with brownies. They're small little bastards. They're just small. They're little... If you ever seen that movie Willow... They're like that size. They're like boot size. And with all the trees, I don't even know what that is. What the hell is that? Ivy Bramblefoot. Oh, okay. It's indifferent to me. That's like a brownie, but it's indifferent. Yeah, and it's blue. I don't know the story behind that, but when I see brownies, I get a little. Okay, there's another named mob. It looks like a wood elf. Okay, so I found the undead place. So I don't know what she wants. Gildara Mylar. So because the wiki, I mean, it does say every quest pretty much, as far as I know, in the game for zone. I don't want to get into detail about that. The newbie areas I'll try to go through. Like, sorry, yeah, the newbie areas I'll try to go through, and the cities as well, the starting cities. So there's a mummy there. These things will attack me even though they're all green. There's a little undead shrine. Is she gonna fight them or no? Ah, they should have attacked her. Okay, so heading east. I think the Wood Elf outpost is nearby, but I do have to keep an eye out for brownies in case I'm too far north. Emperor Fey Drake. See, I've encountered one one unicorn, but it wasn't the one that will aggro on you. Apparently there is a very nasty... Here it is. Here's what else. Very nasty unicorn. And it's really high level too. Okay, so... Why are these guys apprehensive to me? I'm half-elf. And I've got great faction with Kelethan. Huh. Very strange. I think one of them is a vendor in this hut here. Oh, the player's right here. Vidrata. So yeah, you can actually, as a lighty, you can come and sell your goods here. Selling this small rawhide gorget. I don't think I have anything else to sell. Oh, I have a Shralock pack on him. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, you can buy some food. Can you buy water? Some alcohol, bandages, castor bean. I don't know if they sell water. That's always something to take note of. I don't think... a water flask. Okay, so they do sell it. Cool. Yeah, it's full of them. I've never seen anybody camp these guys. There's so many of them. But it's kind of like Sisters, the Sisters in Teir'Dal in the Ocean Tears. Okay, so these... what I've done is like gone through the easy parts. Pixie Prankster. I know about the tricksters, but not the pranksters. Okay, so from here on in, it's going to get a little dangerous. We should be heading north. I'd like to actually head northwest. There. And, yeah. I still have Sal. 15 minutes left. Hey, what's this guy doing down here? A little far from home. See, now this guy looks at me warmly, which is odd. The other guys didn't. Which is what they should be looking at me, because I am an ally of them. There's also an interesting little... is it fairies? Yeah, it's actually fairies. It's not pixies. See, I don't know where this is going, and I am a little worried. Oh, took my sneak up. Now this is going a little bit slow. So I kind of notice if you go sideways, it feels like you're going faster. But I am sneaking, and hopefully nothing will be able to tell where I am. Or, sorry, nothing will be able to see through the invisibility. I think Undead can still see, and any kind of really powerful character can still see. Powerful mob. North. So there's a brownie... what's left in the zone is a brownie village, and there's like a... so to the southwest of that village? See, the brownie village is kind of like the northwest part of the zone. Right to the south of that-ish west, there's a fairy place with a whole bunch of fairies. It's kind of weird. It's like mushrooms and stuff in the area. Big mushrooms. And there's even like something called a cognoggin or something, like a gnome creation. Oh, it's a corpse. So this ends here. Where we are, I don't know. This could be the Pixie... oh, this is the Pixie place. Okay, Pixie Jongolier. So there's different names of them. The Pranksters. Out in Greater Fae, they're just Pixie Tricksters. There's a trickster right there. Prankster. Now this is where... yeah, here he is. Brownie Outcast. Indifferent. He can't not see through my invisibility. He cannot see through my stealth. Little bastard. Because if he would aggro me, kill me with a dot, most likely. And, I absolutely hate those little buggers. There's a ladder going up. Do I dare? I don't know if I can even do it. Can I do it? It's not allowing me to. Okay, forget that. Okay, so, what's that? That's that elf. She's blue. I think she's kind of like immune from all attack. Not immune, but just factionally immune. So west. I think we're kind of going between the fairy and the brownie place. I'm a little hesitant to go into the brownie village. What's this? It's a player. Blue. Blue magician. Very brave magician. There's brownies all over the place. Oh, I think we found the fairy place. Well, if a brownie does come, I mean, he may get a dot on him. He's blue to me. Even a dot might kill him, so I don't know. Fairy guard, different. Yeah, so here it is, mushrooms. Here's this gear heart. Yeah. I actually did come here around in my early 30s with my old Dark Elven group. Dark Elven guild, and we were killing these guys en masse. But it was a little tough. I think we were a couple levels too low. It was just me as a wizard and my leader of my guild. He was a warrior. Guild Rift. Okay, so let's try to go north. Please sense the direction. And I gotta watch how much time I have. I have 11 minutes. So keep an eye out for some kind of little village. I honestly don't know if I've ever even seen it. But on the map, it's around here. I think this is the northern part of the zone. Yeah, it's the northern wall. I'm gonna try going east then. I mean, I know they're small. They're here it is, I think. I see spiders. Spiderling. A brownie. Indifferent. This brownie is actually green. A brownie guard. Okay, red. Those are the 45 ones. I'm still hesitant to go in there. Green brownie's inside, but red on the outside. A brownie merchant. Now, apparently you have to be druid in wolf form. I'm not sure why. I think, can't rangers go in wolf form? Someone's casting a spell. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, anyways, the only way you can do it is in wolf form. As a druid, it says in the wiki. And, brownie farmer. I actually remember that, so maybe I did see them. This is supposedly their village. Well, these are huts, like, inside the walls, so it's like they use some kind of abandoned walls, and they put their homes in there. So it is kind of like a village. I mean, they are, like, what, a tenth the size of us? There's another brownie merchant, which is red to me. But they have scouts all over the area, so we've pretty much seen everything of note, except for that unicorn, and I don't really want to run into it. Please don't aggro me. So we need to get out. So I can probably start reading the story from here, and as I cruise around the rest of the zone. The story from the wiki, by the way. Isn't it that same brownie's over there? Little bugger. Now here's the map of Lesser Faydark. Now each number corresponds to something on the map location key, of course. And as you can see right off the bat, it's more filled in than Greater Faydark. I wish that they had something similar to this for Greater Faydark, orc huts, and even like, I don't know, they could easily move number 4. No, sorry, I have the wrong one. Number 3. Which is the Pixie Tower, would have been awesome in the Greater Faydark. And it doesn't make any sense. Why have level 2 to, what, 4 or 5 mobs there when there's brownies surround the area? It makes 0 sense. Why? I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. Anyways, let's start with number 1, and it was the last place that we visited. Brownie Compound, merchants who sell high-level enchanter spells. It's pretty interesting. Number 2 is Fairy Village with Gearheart, the robot we saw. Number 3 is the Pixie Tower. Kind of pointless being there. Number 4 is the Bandit Camp. I don't think we saw that, actually. Yeah, also, it's a low level, like under 10 thing, so why that's around where level 40 mobs are wandering who are killing machines, it makes no sense. Anyways, I'll stop complaining about it, but I just wish that they used their heads better. Number 5, Gnome Huts, way over here. Number 6 is a Orc Camp. Where is number 6? Right here. Number 7 is an Orc Camp as well. Okay, to the west. I guess you cannot see my cursor, so why am I saying over here? Number 8 is the Haunted Shrine. We saw pretty much all of these. Number 9 is Orc Camp with Orc Chief. Number 10, Wood Elf Ranger Outpost, selling food and other goods. Very handy. If you're not a darky. Coming out of Mistmore, you can just go and sell all your stuff. Number 11 is Orc Camp. Again, there's 4 Orc Camps out here. Number 12 is Wood Elf Temple with Shadowed Men. Number 13 is Abandoned Stone Ring, inhabited by the Fey Royal Court. And that's right in front of Mistmore. Number 14, Bandit Camp with Bandit Sisters, the Non-Bright Sisters. And number 15, abandoned camp of the legendary Wu, now inhabited by Teir'Dal. I think that's pretty funny. The legendary Wu. All right, so let's get back to the story, which is pretty short. It's not even a story; it's just a description of the zone from the wiki. Lesser Faydark. Lesser Faydark is a dark forest which, unlike its neighbor Greater Faydark, has been overrun by the evil orcs and bandits, as well as the much more powerful undead sprites and other corrupted creatures. There are also small camps of pixies, fairies, and brownies, as well as the mighty fey drakes, all of whom make this zone their home. Danger. This is Danger, Will Robinson. This is a mid-level zone where you should really be in the mid-teens or higher to plan on surviving for very long. Although there are areas in the zone where you can hunt at much lower levels, the danger is that there are many wandering, dangerous creatures in the zone now. Most of the other monsters in this zone reside in camps. These monsters tend not to wander very much outside of their little camps. The only exception to this is the brownie scouts that wander the middle of the zone. They are very aggressive and almost as powerful as the brownies in the town. Also, most of the monsters that wander can begin to dislike you as you kill more of their kin. These include the fey drakes and the pixies and fairies, who are all frequently seen traveling throughout the zone, but are generally neutral to their neighbors. Equestrial, the corrupted, is occasionally seen in the zone. Wandering around the entire zone, she is also highly aggressive to all, and the bards will not assist you in fighting her. One of the largest dangers in the zone, however, are the brownies that live in the town to the north. These creatures of the forest are very aggressive and are KOS, that's kill on sight, to a lot of classes, especially druids. Now, I'm not sure, this is written kind of funny. To a lot of classes especially, I think that's where it's supposed to end, but then it's on brackets. It says druids and other brackets. The only people I've seen spared are druids in wolf form, and bracket. They are at least level 45 and are druids, so are capable of taking down even a very well-trained group quickly. Accidentally walk near their town and you better know an invisibility spell for recovering your corpse, unless of course you can take on wolf form, in which case they'll gladly sell to you. There is another danger that recently surfaced, that of the Teir'Dal that currently inhabit the abandoned camp of Wu along the southern border of the camp. I think the southern border of the zone, meant to say. These Teir'Dals are aggressive and powerful, and the trains caused by someone inadvertently stumbling upon them can wreak havoc across the forest. I wonder if you could train them onto the wood elves. Well, they're way higher, so they might massacre them, though. Benefits. If you are able to get over living in constant darkness and are powerful enough to fight off the undead sprites, this area provides good hunting for mid-level characters. The camps are usually not camped. Well, the bandit camps are, and you can travel around making money off the orcs that fill the southern half of the region. If you are brave, you can start making enemies of the other races in the area and make money off them as well. They are all well equipped with loot and provide good money to an adventurer. There are other, more subtle benefits to the zone. Now, this isn't written well at all, so I'm going to read it word for word. People who want to rip their hair in Greater Faydark with the constant chatter will find it remarkable absent in this zone. Alright. There is also a small enclave of very high-level wood elves living in a small hut in the middle of the zone, who you can sell to for good prices as well as buy from. I'm not sure why it says that, because they're blue to level 27, and the maximum level 60, as everyone who plays the game knows, so... alright. I assume they're around between 20 and 25, actually. Traveling to and from. To the north, in the northeastern corner, lies the pass that connects the greater forest of Lesser Faydark and Greater Faydark. Just south of that, on the eastern wall, lies the pass that leads into the Steamfawn Mountains, home of the gnomes. In the southwestern corner lies the narrow pass that separates the rest of the world from Mistmore Castle, rumored to be home to an ancient dark elf vampire. Many who pass through here never return. Well, that'll do it for my guide on Lesser Faydark, guys. It's been fun, especially seeing all the things that I saw. I don't quite remember seeing the Brownie Village. I do remember the Brownie Farmer for some reason. But it's been interesting, fun. Thank you for the guy who gave me the sow. I think his name was Emmerich. He was kind of like helping out a friend right in the entrance to Crushbone where I ran into him. So we're going to continue on with the Steam font next, and haven't had too much experience running around that zone. I've never started there before, and it's apparently not a bad place, actually, especially if you like bone chips. So we'll see you in the next video.